Hello and welcome to this channel, Ignite Your Leadership Prowess. And my name is Mutita Debowale. Okay, I work with female professionals transitioning from corporate to entrepreneurship, help them be sustainable and build confidence whilst building a sustainable and profitable business, whilst they're transitioning from corporate to entrepreneurship. Largely, that's what I do. Okay, so today, I've got these questions from my community and, some of my posts about how to how to create your digital product that really sells. I know a lot of people are telling you, oh, what you want to do is you want to create your digital product and just put it on and then you sell. And for most people, they have tried that and it's never working for them because they give you half of the picture. Okay, half of the picture is what they've been giving you. I'm going to give you the full gist, the full details of how to do it as I did it, and I was able to sell over 100 copies in 3 days of my digital products, one of them, and I have gone on to do so many. And before ChatGPT, I have been creating a lot of digital products. Yes, ebooks for because that's what I've done for 12 years plus. Being a coach, being a business coach, being a leadership coach, I need these digital products as digital snacks, lead magnets. So I have been creating these the hard way. And why will you not cash in on something that you can do a lot more easier now that a lot of people are doing it? And I've been doing it and I've been getting results. But I see that a lot of people just throw out, those nuggets off part of the story and not give you the real gist to actually make you. And when you try it, you just see that your digital products are lying there. No one's buying. It's not because they're not good. It's just because you don't have the real full plot of how to do it and get it, selling. And that is what we're going to be showing you today on this video. So let's get into it before, we talk too much. So I'm going to share my screen. First thing we want to do, we want to go to ChatGPT and start to type what we want to, create. However, I'd like to say, because this is how I have always worked, is creating something that I am either passionate about, something that resonates with what I do. Okay, as a leadership and business coach, obviously, I work with people, small business owners, people just starting, people thinking of leaving corporate to transition. We call it transition into entrepreneurship. These are the sort of people that I largely work with. And in my leadership role, in my leadership coaching, I work with leaders who wants to build confidence selling, operating their business, managing their teams, So these all tie into what I do. And I have always used these digital snacks, you call it, lead magnets. So ebooks and stuff. Okay. So now that I can do it easier, why will I not? And that's why I'm inviting you. If you've been doing it and you haven't been getting the sales, let's get on this together. And I'm going to show you how to start to make the sales on your book. Or if you've not tried it and you're thinking, where do I start? Who do I work with? Okay, that's why I want to say this before you do something that you love. Think about your experiences. Think about, your either life experience, your professional experience. Think about something you're good with. Think about something people come to you and get advice from you, ask you about. Think about something you are passionate about talking about, so that when you begin to sell this, it may just become something big for you, and other people will ask you how you do it, or you may turn it into training. You may turn it into a community where you impact people with that knowledge and even follow up and get deeper on it. That's why it's good to write something that you love, that resonates with you one way or the other. Okay, so having said that, let us move into actually building this product that we are talking about, and it becomes yours. That's it. So you go into ChatGPT. Okay, yep, ChatGPT, we're there now. And what you want to do when you get into ChatGPT is you want to definitely tell ChatGPT what you want to do. You want to write, you know, a book about whatever. So I'm just going to give a prompt here for the tutorial purposes. That's all. So I'm just going to say, to write me an ebook about creating wealth online. Okay. I want the target audience to be female corporate professionals looking to transition into entrepreneurship. Make the ebook easy to read and understand, yet very compelling, particularly with the title and subtitle. Okay, so that's the prompt I have given ChatGPT to write an ebook about creating wealth online. I want the target audience to be female corporate professionals looking to transition into entrepreneurship. Make the ebook easy to read and understand, yet very compelling, particularly with the title and subtitle. The reason I have added an ebook is sometimes you say, write me a book. ChatGPT is going to give you a real book, hundreds and hundreds of pages. So you have to make sure that you are coherent in terms of what you want to build and what you given ChatGPT to produce. An ebook is different from a huge, huge book. Okay, so that's the prompt, and make sure your prompt is tight as well. With this, is going to give us something really definite. Okay, so let's click on, and then let's see what happens with ChatGPT. Okay. So now it's writing and it's given me the wealth shift. Okay. It's still writing because you can see, it hasn't stopped. The wealth shift, how corporate women build sustainable online income without burning their careers, confidence, or identity. You can see the wealth shift, how corporate women, it's specific about it. So my target audience knows it's for them. All right. They know it is for them. Okay. So let's get into this. So you can see the world shift, introduction, why this book exists. It's giving me an introduction and it's making it an ebook. You can see it's not too long. The introduction was not too long. And this is the outline of it. Chapter 1, what's that's going to cover. Chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the closing notes. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is tell ChatGPT to make this into a real, to expand it. Okay. So, and it's giving me optional. If you want, I can refine the title for maximum emotional pull. I can rewrite this as lead magnets, shorter chapter, align it with your existing frameworks and offers, help you design a confidence or identity-based bonus, create a Canva ready. So what I want it to do now is to structure it. Okay, create a Canva ready chapter pages, quotes, prompts, and that is what I want it to do. So I want it to structure this into chapters and pages and prompts and all of that. And then we're going to see what happens. Okay, so that is that for ChatGPT. And it's broken it down now. And then it's still writing. So that's it. So now it's actually written the copyright page, what that has to, the opening page, the how to use this book page, then the chapters will go, and then that's the reflection and the prompts and the outline of each of them. So now we have that is ready. So what do we need now? We now want word for word. So I'm going to write create the full word for word script of the entire ebook. So now we already have the layout and everything, that's done. Now you want the entire word for the book. The manuscript is coming out, you see. And the reason I like to do this is I can then go back and then know what I will be doing. So I have the design ready, in terms of the layout of what the design should look like. I have the broken paragraphs and pages and the everything that has to be in the book, the disclaimer, the copyright page, everything is there. And now the word for word book. Okay. So once you have that, you can then take this into Canva because you have everything you need. You have the instructions of what you want the cover to look like, the structure, what you want it to look like. That's if you're not really familiar with creating and building products like this. So now you have everything you need. Okay, so you see the word for word. Okay, that's the word for word, the well shift, our corporate women, buy, the copyright, welcome, how to use this book, chapter 1, that's it, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6. So it gives you the closing note, everything. Okay, and for me, this is going to be a lead magnet. So I don't need it to make it into a lead magnet. However, if you want ChatGPT to adapt this into a shorter version, maybe a 1, 2, 3, swipe file form for you, a one page, cheat code for you, whatever, you can always tell it to do it for you. So it's asking me, adapt this into a short lead magnet version. For me, this is a lead magnet, so I'm going to be using it for a lead magnet. Oh, I really don't need it, but for tutorial purposes, that's why we're creating this. So you can create a workbook companion. You can make it a lot more premium using ChatGPT. These are the things you can do. So once you have your book written, you have all the structures you need, all you need to do is to go to Canva, or you can use different forms. So let's talk about, the different ways you can actually make this into a book. Now you have the content of your book. And you also have not just the content, the structure of what the book should look like. So there is no guessing here anymore. You have the structure of what should be in page 1 or before chapter 1. You have the structure, you have what it should look like when you get to Canva, because we have done that. You have the word forward that you're just going to copy and paste into the book. So you can copy all of that right now, put it into a Word document, and then I will tell you what to do after that. Once you have all of this, what you want to do is you want to go to Canva. You can design with Canva, or you can design with PowerPoint. Yes, you can use PowerPoint, and you can still use Canva free. If you don't have the paid version of Canva, you can use PowerPoint. You can use things like Gamma, but if you use Gamma, you need to pay for Gamma because Gamma doesn't go beyond 10 slides. It gives you beautiful designs. It doesn't go, there is limitation. depending on the ebook you want to create. Your ebook really doesn't have to. So sometimes Gamma may just be good for you. It gives you very good designs, so you can use different things. But for me, I use Canva most of the time anyway. I use Canva, but you can use PowerPoint. And don't forget that PowerPoint now gives you great designs as well. There is design on the side. So it gives you great design, different ones that you're going to be choosing from. If you want me to do, how to create your ebook using PowerPoint, comment below PowerPoint and I will do that and show you how you can use PowerPoint. If you have this subscription to, I mean, that's everybody, most people have PowerPoints and Word on your system, and you would just use this free of charge, creating great, wonderful books. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go to Canva. Let's say we're using Canva for this. So with Canva, you can now create your your books, your cover. Yeah, I want to say your cover. You can create great covers with Canva AI. You can create great covers with Canva AI. All you need to do is to give it a great prompt. Okay. And for example, we can create a prompt here and say, create a book cover for an ebook, for an ebook titled The Wealth Shift. I've actually forgotten what the subtitle is, but we're going to give it titled The Wealth Shift with a subtitle of how corporate women create wealth without losing their career or burning out. I think it's something like that, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so Chris, the author is Miltiat Ade Boale. And let's see what Canva AI is going to give us. So it's going to come up with something now. It's thinking. And the thing is, once it creates for you, the good thing about Canva is you can always edit. If it doesn't come out the way you want, you can tweak things, you can edit, you can, make it really look what you want it to be like, okay? But it's going to come out with something nice. Look at this, look at this, look at what we've got here. 4 different book covers that definitely are stunning. And what you can see that is done is kind of match the images to who Mutita Debowali likely may look like, or the sort of audience she may have. And that is true. So I love this. I don't know which one to go for, really. So you will be choosing one of them. Okay, which one do I want to go for? Honestly, I love this one with this bold woman right in front of it. And that's the one I'm going to be editing. You click on Use Canva Editor. You've chosen the one you want. It tells you to use Canva Editor, and that's what we're going to do. So you are going to go into Canva Editor and edit. You can edit this and make it look, more like what you want to see. Okay, I'm just going to allow this to open up, and then so can you see that? So you can click on this, you can edit it. You can see you can edit that. You can click on this and you can edit that. You see, you can edit all parts of it. Okay, so what you want to do is so for me, for example, this is my name and it's not clear enough. I'm going to put some edit, but I think I love this. You see, I love it. You can even change the color of the book or something. But I love the way it looks. And, I like the contrast between the blue and the green. So I love it. So I'm just going to do a little tweak on it. And then, boom, that's it. Okay, so that's it. You can come to Canva. You can see how Canva AI can give you the the cover for it. So how do you then add pages? You have two ways. Once you have got your top of it, the book cover, what you want to do, you can either add pages and begin to add copy and paste what ChatGPT has generated for you. That's one way. Or you can upload. So you save this and then you upload your ChatGPT, you copy it into a Word document or a PDF. I like to use PDF. So I copy it into Word document. I look through, I edit, I read through, make sure it's what I want. I add my page numbers and then I convert that, you save as a PDF. And once I save that as a PDF, I upload that onto Canva. Okay, and right when you upload it onto Canva, just the same way Canva is telling you add page, you can add a page either to the top. You can add a page. So for example, if I added a page, now this page, I can move it up or I can move it down. The same way, once you add your entire book as a PDF, or if you want Word, I like PDF because I find PDF easy to edit in Canva than Word. That's me. And then once I have my entire book, I upload that into Canva and then I say add a page. And when I say add a page, I come here and upload the cover. So the cover, this cover would have been added, edited and added to my uploads. And then I'm just going to upload it onto the PDF that I have, brought into Canva. And that's it. Boom. My book is done. Okay. So that's how you create your book. You create your cover and that is done. And what happens after that is done? So what happens is, how do you sell? How do you make this into something that you sell, that actually sells for you? People say to you, put the link in your bio and start to do your post. That's one way. If you already have, a great following online, that will work for you. So continue to do the post, different posts to promote your book. Put it on your link in your bio, put it on your Stan store, put it on your Gumroad store, put it on your Nest store, put it wherever you want to sell it, okay? And you make posts continuously to it, okay? Another thing that you can do, that one thing that I know that works, is do a long form video like this and put it on YouTube. Okay, and that talk about something, perhaps something in your book, maybe one of the chapters, something people will be looking for. Have search what people are most looking out for within that book and do a long form video on that and put it online, put it on YouTube. Anytime people go out to do something, they will find your video. That's another way to do it. And the third way that I use to, make money is you use a low budget Facebook ad for awareness. And I say for awareness because awareness ad usually don't cost you much. Okay. And you can even do some traffic ad as well. So it's low budget awareness or traffic ad that takes people either to your page or to a particular post, and you can be spending £2, £3, at the most £5 a day, okay? And that drives a lot of traffic to your book. And these are the ways that you are able to create your book easily. You see, we created that book in less than, how long have we been here now? You create your book, you do your consistent short form content, or you do a long form content, and also boosting that with your short form content, and you put it out there. Or the other thing you create, you use low budget, very low budget ad because you're not selling, okay? It's either awareness or traffic ad, and these things really work like fire. And that is how you're going to be able to make the most or ChatGPT that people are really cashing on. I hope that's going to be helping you. Anything you want me to talk about next, put it right in the comment and I tell you, I will talk about that. And as I said, if you want to be able to create your book, from start to finish using PowerPoint, let me know and I will show you how to do that. If you're somebody who thinks, Canva is some sort of trouble for you, in PowerPoint, it generates automatic designs that you can either tweak or choose from. You have options to choose from that. Okay, and that's going to help you too. So these are ways for you to create your digital product. And as you know, as business owners, as we were taught as business owners, one source of income is never enough for you to live like you'd always want to. Okay, so in fact, we were told that we must have at least 7 sources of income. Okay, so even if you're not having 7 sources of income, at least have 3 sources of income. And then you have options on how you want to live. So I'm going to leave you with that. I hope this video has been helpful. I would love to see your creations. I would love to see how it goes with you. And if you haven't started following me on this page, follow me, comment, subscribe, and you will get more of what I do to help you either transition from corporate into entrepreneurship or build wealth online or build wealth without burning out and losing your career, giving you the option, over time to know what you want to do fully to live the life of your dreams. And I'm muted today, Boali. To your success always, and bye for now.